Hey guys, HuzzyGames bringing you another video. Welcome to another high rating spectate. Today we're watching the #1 Bel'Veth in the world, and it is this player who goes by the name Imposter Bel'Veth. I'm on the Smurf account watching this, so that's why there's all the champion names instead of the summoner names. But yeah, they're currently by stats the #1 Bel'Veth player. Is I think some type of Smurf, maybe like a challenger player made a Smurf account just for Bel'Veth. But yeah, they're getting fed in most games. A lot of the games are only lasting between 20 to 25 minutes. Some of the games are lasting above that. And, you know, Bel'Veth is supposed to be a late game scaling hyper carry, kind of like a Master Yi. So we'll see how this goes. I will say, if the microphone is at all a little bit weird, I know I always say it and people are like, Huzz, it's fine. It is a heat wave here in the UK. So I do have the air conditioning on. I tried to stream without it earlier and that didn't go well. So, we are currently cooling down the room as much as we can because it's very, very awful. Anyway, so Bel'Veth is starting blue. If we go over her runes at the beginning of the game, just so people know. Conqueror, Triumph, Tenacity, Coup de Grace, and then Inspiration is Magical Footwear, which is interesting to me. Magical Footwear, Cosmic Insight, and then attack damage, health. No attack speed. That's weird. Consider it, well, maybe the champion gets enough attack speed from all her passive and killing all the things in the jungle and stuff, so maybe she doesn't need it from her runes. What does confuse me is the magical footwear. I would think a jungler, especially one that is like doing quite well, sometimes wants boots earlier than like 12 minutes because that's your movement speed. So yeah. Oh, okay, Sashar guy, thank you very much. He's just, so Show Guy in Twitch chat is just letting me know of a thing apparently called anti-heat blackout shutter that is very good about keeping heat out of your house in the summer. So I might look into those. But yeah. Anyway, so standard clear for Bel'Veth. Uses her E. So again, that's a Bel'Veth that plays the champion quite a lot. Knows perfectly when to kind of get away and then uses the E to get the execute on it. Because I was also a bit concerned there if you was as well. So far, pretty fast clear. Enemy comp, by the way, Trundle top lane, Kha'Zix and Nivea. I do know, I think Kesha is like a known Nivea player. I don't really keep tabs with other players too much, but I think Kesha is known as a Nivea, and I'm not sure if that's an alt account or theirs. I don't know where they are in the Nivea rankings or anything like that. Again, my Nivea rank has gone way up. I don't know why. You know, we're back in Master and everything now, but I'm above World 100. You know, when we first got Master, I was ranked 6 in the world, rank 1 EU West. So I'm not really sure what's happened there. Yes, I'm not playing as much as the champion, and maybe that has something to do with it. I can't exactly remember how it's calculated, but yeah. Anyway, so a absolute full clear for Bel'Veth, by the way, in 3 minutes 17 seconds. That's pretty quick. Real Ronis also 26 months of Prime says, hello, another month of Prime for my streamer. Thank you very much, Real Ronis, much appreciate. All right, so here's the first fight. Morgana misses a bind, and Nivea in the area. Bel'Veth looking for it, goes to the Q, W. If the W lands, remember, it gets the reset. Oh, she gets through the wall. Just flash, don't use the egg. Did use the flash eventually, but she did get the Bel'Veth flash out of that, which I guess isn't too bad. Yeah, not bad at all. Yeah, Kha'Zix has also done a full clear. Oh, hello, Trundle. What are you doing? I don't like that Trundle doing that because that's sacrificing your top pressure. Don't give away your top pressure. So now Scuttle being done this side. Trundle might still try to come and do something about this. As you can see, there's 3 people mid lane. They are pushing it like mad. They just did that, and now Blitzcrank is already roaming. I still personally find it crazy that how early supports roam nowadays. I don't know if I'm the only one, but it is mental. Like supports are roaming at like level 2, level 3. Like again, literally this game, Morgana was here at level 2 and now Blitzcrank is mid at level 3. It's really weird. I don't get it. You know, back in the day, back in my day, it literally as a support you are still to this day the strength for your carry in bot lane, and if you leave the lane, you are really not helping them. So I just find it really odd. Anyway, clears back up. So again, I believe, obviously, if you jungle clear everything in order, it will all spawn again in order. So not the hardest way to clear. If you do a full clear, well, apart from the buffs, because they have a different spawn time, but it will all just come up the same order that you did it last. So that's how you'll sometimes see something like a Bel'Veth or a Yi or a Graves, how they got 150, 200 farm in, you know, 10, 15 minutes in the game, is because they basically know the timing on spawn of when things will come up, and they literally then do it in order again every single time. And they'll look for the ganks in between that, you know, that's when they'll actually gank. So that's how they can get incredible amounts of farm. Like already you can see the jungle farm is starting to kind of have a gap between Kha'Zix and Bel'Veth. It's starting to emerge, and that's because Bel'Veth is going to highly prioritize, you know, the jungle clear. So first base for Bel'Veth, obviously Kha'Zix had base before, so you will see probably Kha'Zix now catch up a bit again. But the weird thing is Kha'Zix, in my head, like a year or two ago, wasn't really a power farming jungler, but he's kind of turned into one because you kind of have to be a power farming jungler nowadays to stay relevant. That's how you majority get your gold. You know, especially this game is Master 400 LP. So there's going to be mainly Master players here. There might even be a couple Grandmasters. It is unlikely that you're going to completely get most of your gold from kills. You know, the players in this game, in this rating, know what they're doing. And on average, they won't die as a lot, or won't die as much. So you need to be reliant on your farm more than kills. If you get the early farm, that might then translate into more kills later. So again, on spawn, Bel'Veth is straight away at the Scuttle Crab. You can see Kha'Zix is on his way, but it's too late. Trundle went over to see if he could help or delay. Nope, Bel'Veth was ready and waiting for it. Blue buff also spawned, so really nice timing. Does seem that Bel'Veth might be thinking Kha'Zix is around. So what you're seeing here is Bel'Veth is hopping to the left, not doing it here, because it's further, you know, if the Kha'Zix jumps over, well, Bel'Veth is already not, she's kind of safe. So that kind of is probably why she's doing that. Level 6 is hit. Again, 7-minute level 6 is pretty good going. You know, that is near enough like Nidalee pace, let's be honest. That's really quick, especially with no kills, because obviously kills give XP. No kills, purely farm level 6 at 7 minutes. Yeah. So now again, in order, the same jungle clear is going to happen, but now the buffs are up, so you can intertwine your jungle clear but with the camps. So again, maximizing the amount of farm that's available, and maximizing, really, it just comes up. Well, you do it straight away, well then you're maximizing the time of when it's coming up again. Again, look at the timing. This is literally perfect timing. You're maximizing everything. This is how these junglers get incredible amounts of farm. It's because they just basically are doing everything on spawn. And I know that sounds dumb, but the difference of, oh, something has spawned and you're letting it just stay there for 30 seconds. Well, that's not just 30 seconds you're delaying yourself getting gold from that camp. Now, that's also delaying yourself in 30 seconds when it spawns again. So, and like that 30 seconds, it kind of snowballs the later the game goes on. Every time you delay something by 30 seconds, well, that adds up. If you delay killing wraiths each time it spawns by 30 seconds for 5 times, well, that's suddenly like a few minutes worth of delays. That's the point, and that's a lot of gold in the end of the day, you know. All right, so Bel'Veth coming to do a bit of cleaning. She does get 1 kill. Not incredibly sure she's going to be able to do anything more here. Anivia does have flash up, but this Anivia does seem to be quite hesitant on wanting to flash, to be fair, from what we've seen so far. Bel'Veth was thinking about chasing the Kha'Zix, but he is gone. And now Bel'Veth's just going to do a bit of ward clearing. Oh, that is greedy play by the Anivia. Yeah, again, she's got flash. As I said earlier, this Anivia seems really wanting to hold onto her flash. She did the exact same thing over here, and as she's done it again there, which is just a bit odd. So she will go down, and Bel'Veth picks up a kill and, well, 1 kill, 1 assist. Echo also got his first kill. So is in the ultimate form at the moment. Obviously, you can pretty much tell when Bel'Veth is in ult because it's a massive manta ray. And obviously, Bel'Veth in herself gains a lot of advantages when she is in this form. One thing, yeah, I wasn't surprised. Kha'Zix will probably try to deny the Rift Herald. If ever you're in a game against Bel'Veth, you should look to deny Rift Heralds, because she actually gets a stronger version of her ulti if she kills it, which she's doing exactly now. And again, the enemy team will not want this to happen, because she gets the Void ultimate, which basically gives her the extra power to make minions become... Oh, big steal! The extra power to make minions become part of her army. Here we go. Here's the Bel'Veth that we all know, though. She will go down in the end, though. Gets 1 kill and she dies. So that was an unfortunate smite, to be honest. I don't know if anybody noticed, but she did smite it like Kha'Zix did. But her smite left it on about 130 health, I think I saw. And then the Kha'Zix smited it, thus getting the steal. So that's not good by that Bel'Veth. Again, smites are very important as junglers. Anivia coming for a flank play, ends up with 1 kill. I think that's probably going to be it. Is continuing and actually does get a double kill. Very nice. Good aggression. Oh, she's gone tier 2 boots early. Okay. Tier 2 boot early, Anivia's never a bad thing because, again, she is one of the slowest moving champions in the game. In occasional games, it is a good thing to do. I wouldn't do it all the time, but yeah, it's definitely a good thing to do for certain games, especially if, like, if you feel, which is weird, you're going to do a bit more roaming on Anivia, which, again, she's not a roaming champion. But if you are going to do a bit more roaming or a bit more movement around the map, then rush tier 2 boots is actually probably the better thing to do. All right, so more jungle clear happening. Obviously, you're not always going to be able to kill every single jungle camp on spawn because things in the game happen. You get disturbed, there's a Rift Herald fight, you die, or there's dragon coming up. So you can't always maximize it. You're just trying to aim to maximize it as much as you can. Because obviously the top jungle camps have actually been up for quite a while now. And Bel'Veth is now finally getting around to do it. So again, that's delaying the gold that you're getting them and also delaying the gold later when they respawn as well. So it kind of all snowballs from each other. You know, you can see even Kha'Zix has caught up with the Bel'Veth with farm, which is not bad going. But as I mentioned, Kha'Zix has to, like, old Kha'Zix, I would say, or a year or two ago, Kha'Zix wasn't really massively into farming. They were into ganking, but jungle has changed. Every jungler, no matter how you're playing jungle or what champion you're playing, it does feel like you have to play to farm more than gank. But here we go. Trundle potentially in trouble. Oh, lovely pillar by Trundle. He actually pillars the Ornn at the perfect time to block. Oh, enemy team is trying to have this fight, though. And Bel'Veth is in ulti. And now they're on the back foot. Blitzcrank doesn't have flash quite yet. Anivia, again, this player is just a roaming Anivia, which is, to me, bizarre. And she is not normally a roaming champion. That's weird pathing. She is not a roaming champion at all, but this is what this player is doing. I hope she doesn't buy Everfrost, but I think she is, which makes me sad. All right, so that didn't go well. It started okay, but it didn't go well in the end. But thanks to Anivia and, well, again, both supports were top lane, by the way, but the difference was... Bad death. The difference was the Anivia showed up, the mid laner showed up, where Echo is in bot lane. So that literally was the difference. It was just the number advantage. Bel'Veth going to go over to the dragon. Jinx getting a nice little mines on the Trundle. You always, by the way, know whenever someone's teleporting to a tower, they always TP just behind the tower, by the way. It's always the same. So on spawn, Bel'Veth is running to the dragon. She might delay it going red first, and that looks like what she's doing. And yeah, she's going to finish the red because red's good for a big fight. And then maybe look for dragon. But I do feel like you can't just solo everything. I do feel like she'd want the team around. Kha'Zix going for an ult play. Trying his best to get it. Gets bound. And that's a bad death by Kha'Zix. Because one gives a shutdown, gives a kill. And now that completely gives dragon. So as a jungler, sometimes, yes, you could see an AD carry being a bit alone. Are they ever really alone, though? Around mid lane, arguably no. But just before a dragon, to me, you should never risk it as, you know, you should just not risk it when dragon's up, to be honest. Right, dragon's up, and if I'm not mistaken, dragons also, someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the dragons also give the empowered version of the ultimate as well, I think. Oh, she is going for that flash, then gets hooked into the cage. She tried, by the way, to use her Q to get through the wall. She'll be able to do it now. Now she can. Into the ultimate. Does the damage on Kha'Zix. Should go on the Vigar here, to be honest. Yeah. He's the target to kill. Apparently, okay, it's only Void creatures, apparently. Only Baron and Herald. Okay, only Baron and Herald. Weird that. Because, like, dragons are really important, too. I know, obviously, the reason why is because it's Void creatures gives you the Void ult. I guess that makes sense. But by that logic, if you kill Kha'Zix, he's a Void creature. Does it give you the Void ult? No. I don't know. I think just big objectives should give you that type of ulti, to be fair. Anyway, so Bel'Veth now 622, 112 farm, about to be 116. Again, that gap of jungle farm is definitely there. It's not as big as, to be honest, I'd even expect. Jinx getting herself caught in mid lane, unfortunately. And yeah, Bel'Veth probably going to go back to farming. She probably, if I had to guess, will start Krugs, then Wraiths, then Wolves, then Blue, then Gromp, and do a full clear, and then go back if she wants to absolutely maximize her gold. There's nothing on the map right now that's massively warranted to stick around or go back now to get strong. If I go objective timers, then okay, that could be the thing. The next Rift Herald is 15 seconds away. If Bel'Veth right now, the scoreboard is broken, of course it has. So that, okay, here we go. So Bel'Veth has got, can I actually look this up? Oh my god, it's so broken. Is it that button? There we go. Bel'Veth has got over 2,000 gold, so she wants to use that. But now Rift Herald could just be done by Kha'Zix. But the good thing, at the exact same time of when the enemy team could be doing it, Echo's actually caused a massive distraction by killing... Oh, this is Anivia. He's caused a massive distraction by killing the Trundle and then forcing this play. This Anivia is one of the most aggressive Anivias I think I've ever seen, but it is leading the Anivia to die quite a lot in weird places. So enemy team now massively on the back foot, and that should give Bel'Veth this Rift Herald, which looks likely. Kha'Zix is lurking because last time he did steal it as a good steal. He could steal it again, but it's unlikely because Bel'Veth is probably more on it this time. So there's the Rift, and here is the Void version of Bel'Veth. I don't know myself if like anything particularly changes. I guess maybe does anybody know if anything specifically changes about her model when she has the Void ulti? She is flanking and then gets the kill. Oh, he does go down. And I also presume if you're, is it the wingtips? I think that's the Eye of the Herald, no? I think that's Eye of the Herald, but it could be the Void thing. I have no idea. So Trundle trying to split push again, which again, whenever you're looking to split push, you're subject to just getting ganked 24/7. That's kind of the way to deal with split pushers. Just group on them. And he is dead. There we go. Wings are bigger. Oh, okay, so apparently the wings are a bit bigger. Maybe it needs to be a little bit less subtle than that. So again, one of the benefits of being Void is, as you can see there is a minion, like Zergling looking thing. That is the difference. Those spawn when you're in the Void version. That when you kill opponent minions, they become, look how many Void minions there are. And basically, it does turn Bel'Veth into arguably one of the best split pushes in League of Legends, because you're very fast in killing towers yourself, but you also command a Voidling army that is also killing the towers very fast. Yeah, another difference, obviously, is the ultimate itself lasts... Oh, that is huge! Wow. What a combo. And meanwhile, Trundle is still split pushing. And why people don't like split pushers. Anyway, that was a really big play. Good Echo W into the Ornn as well, into the Jinx rocket. That was really nice. Yeah, the Bel'Veth ulti in Void form lasts 3 minutes. An aggro play by Bel'Veth, but she's going to get away with it. Wow. That was aggressive. Whee! I don't think it resets to 3 minutes when you get a champion kill, but I think it will make sure that you keep it by it for another minute, I believe. Enemy team is going to look... Oh, good bind by Morgana. They should just try to get out of here if they can. Blitzcrank, though, going too aggressive. Echo surviving, does get ignited. They should be happy and leave. Oh, yeah, look, the wings are smaller because the Void ones run out. Yeah, that's noticeable, I think. Oh, oh. Oh, if that crit. Oh, no, Jinx is dead. Overstay. But yeah, so you can see here, Endless Banquet. Bel'Veth is in her true form, gaining an overwhelming amount of benefits. There is a cooldown, like there is the buff thing on Bel'Veth herself that you can like kind of see when it's ticking down. But she's going to kill Dragon, and she will obviously continue her ultimate from that. There you go. Very nice. Does the time on true form stack when you get more people? I don't believe it does. Again, could be wrong, but I don't think so. But maybe it does. To be fair, again, this is the buff. Endless Banquet. That is moving down quite slowly. So I don't know. People are saying it doesn't stack, but it resets. But does it reset? Say if you kill Baron and you get the 3-minute Void ulti, and you're down to a minute left of that, but you kill an enemy champion, will then it go back up to 3 minutes because you're in the Void ult? Or will it only just stay as the minute? I think that's what that's what people really want to know. So Baron is being started again. Bel'Veth, big priority on Baron. Also with Kha'Zix being dead, then yeah. Okay, so apparently it doesn't stay. Oh no, she wants to go back to the pit. Oh, Blitzcrank dead. She wants to go in, unless she got it already. Wait, what? Did she already get it? Did she get the Baron Rift? I didn't even see her take it. That was crazy. Trundle is still split pushing. What the hell? If you have 30 seconds left and get a kill, it does reset the 3-minute. Oh, really? Gets the Q. Look at the damage, everyone. Holy moly. That's a lot of damage. Onto the Viger, into the Bind, into the Jinx. So this champion, what I will say is I genuinely thought this champion, and it did kind of was that at the beginning, right? This champion would never be very good in high rating because of the type of champion it is, very similar to Master Yi. And typically it's not very good in high rating by the champion design. But why is it suddenly become actually a thing in high rating? Stats. So that is the problem, is when Riot comes out with a new champion and their champion's not too strong, what do? They make her numbers crazy. Her kit is okay. She's always going to be kind of counted in higher rating in coordinated play. It'll be rare to see a Bel'Veth in pro play or even clash mode, to be fair, because again, she can get counted by team play when solo queue doesn't have much team play, so that's where she can thrive like a Master Yi. But her numbers right now are kind of nuts that she can snowball too quickly and too much. So do expect this champion probably to get nerfed in the number department. Hell, by the time of this video, I am recording this before the patch note. Patch notes are going to be happening later. She may have already been nerfed in the number department. It's possible. I've not looked up what the preview is for the patch. But anyway, that champion is incredible. Very strong. And it is cool to watch the champion at least. And, you know, just to say, she's ended a game at nearly 22 minutes. She's got 3 completed items with also tier 2 boots. That's absolutely mad. But anyway, if you guys did enjoy, do throw a like on it, throw a comment, throw a subscribe. See you guys next time. Goodbye. Call down!